Hey guys.
Hello.
Okay, hello everyone. And today I'm going to be talking about the opioid epidemic and how marijuana can help solve this. I bet you have never heard of cannabis being used as an aid to overcoming opioid addiction. We may look past this and think that it's not that important, but this breakthrough can save the lives of countless people. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Isn't marijuana an illegal class 1 drug? Yes, you are correct, but it's the lesser of the two evils, and it's much better for you than taking opioids. That is why I want to inform you on how we can weed out opium addiction, so you can see that this is one of the best methods for rehabilitation for opioid addicts. Now I shall discuss with you about how we can weed out opium addiction by first showing you the correlation between using weed and saving lives, then how weed is the best option to relieve opioid addicts of their cravings, and finally the effects of weed compared to the effects of opium. Let's first begin by seeing the correlation between weed and saving lives. Opioids have recently become an increasing epidemic that has swept America. Many people aged 18 to 25 are struggling with opium addiction. Even though there seems like there is no hope, marijuana can give them a helping hand in prevailing over their addiction. According to a study done by Marcus Bakchubi, states that permitted medical marijuana had an average of almost 25% fewer opioid overdose deaths. Each year, then states that cannabis remained illegal. So as you can see, states that permitted the consumption of marijuana had less opioid-related deaths. I have showed you that marijuana can prevent opioid-related deaths. Now let's move on to how addicts can be benefited. Weed is not as expensive materially and physically as some prescription medications used to fight addiction or as dangerous. Let's look at methadone, a drug used to combat addiction. It is much more harmful than marijuana because it has numerous side effects, which include irregular heartbeat, fainting, seizures, depressed respiratory functions, tremors, depression, suicidal ideations, anaphylactic reactions, urinary retention, gastrointestinal distress, sexual impotence, and death due to overdose. Compared to marijuana, that's a lot. So marijuana is much safer than any other drug used to halt opioid cravings. When marijuana is used to treat opioid addictions, it can relieve severe pain from those withdrawing from the drug. Yes, other prescription drugs have similar effects, but marijuana is much less dangerous and, depending on your area, less costly. Now you have gained an idea of marijuana being used as a treatment for opioid addiction. Now let's go on to the side effects of marijuana compared to those of opioids. Every method of treatment has its ups and downs, some more than others. Marijuana gives you a euphoric experience, and at worst makes you paranoid, have anxiety, and panic. Now let's compare the effects of marijuana to the effects of opioids. Opioids can cause nausea, vomiting, constipation, stomach cramping, depression, clouded mental function, and antisocial personality, drowsiness, and liver and kidney disease. Those are a lot more side effects than that of marijuana, and just about as much as methadone. So that's why cannabis is the best of the options to achieve full rehabilitation. Now, yes, there is the possibility that the patient gets addicted to marijuana, but marijuana can't kill you from overdose or cause the life-altering and threatening diseases that come with opium. It's like switching from normal cigarettes to a vape pen. Both are bad for your health, but one is worse than the other. Marijuana is the lifesaver when it comes to opioid addicts. Therefore, I have already informed you about the life-changing effects of cannabis and its influence on helping addicts triumph over their addiction. Hopefully you shall spread the word of this wonderful information. So next time the thought of cannabis crosses your mind, don't think of it as an illegal recreational drug, but as a miracle drug that can save the lives of countless people. Say bye, guys.
Bye-bye.